Well, I just got to be honest. This fit check is definitely a little on the sus side, if you ask me. Forgive me. I just needed to throw something on over this collared shirt because it's kind of cold out here. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to After Prison Show. Today, I want to share with you a video that I ran across that took me down a deep rabbit hole. This is a video maybe you guys have seen of an individual escaping from jail and filming the entire thing. And folks, there is so much more than what this video actually showcases. I want to go ahead and get right into this. And let's start first with this video. All right, so as I start this, it says Connecticut inmate William Banks records himself breaking out of jail and helping other inmates. He only had 4 months left to serve. Ain't no way in hell. You know, prisoners nowadays are filming everything. You mean to tell me here's a dude who's actually escaping from jail? This is Prison Break IRL. And Buddy filming this shit, putting his whole ass face out there?
To break out of jail. Come on.
Holy shit. This is wild right here.
Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. No, that wasn't me.
Ain't no way that this is real. Folks, if you've never seen this video, we're watching it together for the first time then. I mean, look at this. This is Prison Break in real life.
Everybody. Go.
How many guys escaped? That's a ton of people. Where are the guards at? Ain't no way this is real. I'll be honest, though, that looks like a correctional facility back there. They didn't just do this at a ballpark.
All right.
Holy
it's time
shit.
to break out of jail. Come on.
All right. Let's go ahead and just run this thing back to the very beginning, right? I said let's run it back to the... All right, well, since I'm having a tough time pausing it right where this guy's face is, here he is right here, folks. For those of you who don't know, this is a guy by the name of William Banks. I had no idea who this dude was. He struck me as another Daniel Larson type of an individual. And I first ran across, I did see this video about a week ago, and I didn't even really pay it any mind. I just saved it like, yeah, there's probably something here. But it wasn't until this morning when I actually ran across a news story introducing me to exactly who this guy William Banks is and his jail saga, which seems to have not only been filmed them escaping from, but has also been filmed throughout the time that he spent incarcerated. And there he goes, running from the jail after he broke out. Looks like they filmed this on a Nintendo DS. They also mentioned he only had 4 months left to serve. He kind of looks like Daniel Larson a little bit, too. You know, if this was for real, your ass is going to the feds. They going to make a martyr out of you. They are going to put you up under a prison for doing this, breaking out of jail like this, man, making a mockery of the judicial system, filming this for likes and clicks all over the internet. Buddy, your ass is going to get in some big trouble when they catch you, and, you know, they're going to catch you pretty quick. But nothing has come of this. You know, dude has not been rearrested. There hasn't been no national news on this. You know, inmate films for TikTok or Instagram, him escaping from jail, because if this was for real, you already know it would make national news. But let's dissect and digress this situation a little bit. And let me introduce you to William Banks. So William Banks is supposed to be a comedian. That is what he is referred to as. And he did find himself in some trouble recently. I guess it was recently. He did have a charge, and that charge was for like theft, I believe. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and share this story right here that says that viral prison break video is a hoax. Comedian William Banks did steal pro-Israel yard signs in Connecticut. He definitely looks like the type to be from Connecticut. I hate to be so judgmental and so stereotypical. Shit, the way that I'm dressed right now, I probably look like I'm from Oh God, I don't know. Like a Lifetime movie or some shit. That's actually not a bad thing to look like, I guess. So this guy did have a charge. It was for stealing yard signs that were pro-Israel in Connecticut, but he hasn't been serving jail time because of it. So I guess the story that he concocted was from stealing these yard signs, he was sentenced to 8 months in prison. And boy, did he certainly find a way to make people believe this. He began posting videos, quite a bit actually, from him in jail. And if all of this is fake, well, I just got to say, I have never seen before a more ingenious way to try to invigorate or ignite your social media presence or comedic career. Comedic, is that a word? We're going to look at another, and maybe we'll look at a couple of the videos that this guy posted from him in jail. And I just got to say, if these videos are fake, man, hey, y'all pulled out all the stops creating this content right here. So this says, I revoke Israel's rights to use the Star of David. Man, damn sure looks like jail.
You know what's going down? Moses gonna get a fucking head cracked tonight. Yeah, you know what's going around? Yeah, Moses gonna get a head cracked tonight. Okay. You know what's going around? Tell him what's going on.
Is he in a rap cipher?
He's not round, but he likes to wear that crown on his head because he's fun. Okay. Likes to get motherfuckers dead. And they cross him, but he wears that cross on his back. He represents Judaism. And he revokes Israel's right to use the Star of David.
Okay, so anyways, a lot of curse words in this, so we'll go ahead and mute this. I mean, this is definitely a jail. You know, did they rent this jail or this cell block to film this content? They're saying that this dude was never in jail, like the entire situation was a hoax, but this shit looks as real as it gets. I think back to when we had the little jail cell set that we were filming videos at not too long ago. Was nothing like what these guys got going on. I mean, Buddy is on the top bunk right there. He is in the rap cipher. This guy is a content genius, just to be honest with you. And again, if all of this is fake, I am absolutely amazed at the level of realisticness that this actually portrays. Man, you can't believe nothing that you're seeing on the internet nowadays if this ain't for real. You couldn't convince me that this was fake. They got the pictures on the wall. Look at all these dudes up in here. Look at the pictures right there. They got the commissary. They got the wool blankets. This is crazy. Here's another video. Buddy's doing a Bible study.
He made a hole in it. He made a hole in it. Okay. Whereupon Moses exclaimed, White Moses exclaimed. See how the text is so relevant to our own lives? I see. Have you made a hole in it so as to drown the people in the boat? You have certainly done an awful thing. He replied, Did I not tell you that you will not be able to patiently bear with me? Moses said, Do not take me to task at my...
I got to mute this so that I can talk. This guy's nickname in this jail scenario was actually, in fact, White Moses. Somebody had commented on this video saying, bro got disciples. This shit is outlandish if this shit is not for real. Folks, if you go search for William Banks on TikTok or Instagram or anywhere, even on YouTube, I think he's got a couple of videos. There are all sorts of videos from his supposed incarceration. It's definitely worth checking out. So, again, dude considers himself a comedian. He got in trouble for stealing some yard signs in Connecticut and supposedly had 6 or 8 months he had to serve in jail. But the stories that I'm running across in the news about this guy are saying that this shit was a hoax. On February 20th, 2025, just before 6 p.m. Eastern time, a man named William Banks posted a video on X and Instagram that showed him breaking out of jail. It's gone mega viral and has been viewed more than 10 million times on X alone. The one thing keeping me going is that William Banks' jailbreak is actually real, one poster said on X, above a news article detailing Banks' arrest in February. The jailbreak is fake. Banks is a comedian and an all-around online weirdo. Over the past few months, he's been building a narrative around the jailbreak in a series of videos supposedly shot from inside a Connecticut area prison where he's doing time. The online version of events is that police arrested Banks in February of 2024 for stealing pro-Israel signs and charged him with 6 larceny counts. According to Banks, Connecticut sent him to jail for the offense. I have terrible news, Banks said in a post in October of 2024. The state of Connecticut has sentenced me to 8 months in jail beginning on November the 15th. I have always tried to make the most out of my life, but today I am presented with an overwhelming challenge to overcome. Folks, if all of this is fake, if all of this is fake, then he stole these yard signs. And that was part of this whole thing. This dude is a mastermind of how to become an overnight sensation. You know, this guy needs a marketing career. For any type of a business with an online social media presence that's like non-existent, this guy could legitimately help your cause. You've got prison content creators who are filming, whether it's green screen, jail cell or prison situation. I've done that quite a few times. Hell, I've got the jail bars in the background. You've got prison content creators who have created entire prison cell and cell block environments and sets. I ain't seen anybody do anything to the degree that this guy has done right here. This is next level. This is why I feel like shit. Man, how do you compete with this? This is a freaking movie. This is better than Prison Break. This is insane. And the level of detail that was put into this, not just with the jail scenario, but with the way that this was filmed on a phone that looks like a freaking Nintendo DS. We're filming this in 360 PSI or whatever you call it, pixels. I called the police in Westport, Connecticut, and spoke with Administrative Lieutenant Eric Woods about Banks. There was no jailbreak, Woods said. The larceny 6 charge is real. Banks did, in fact, steal several pro-Israel yard signs from neighborhoods in Westport, Connecticut area and was charged with larceny 6. It is a misdemeanor that can carry a 1-year prison sentence. His mugshot was taken and he was placed in a holding cell before he bonded out for $500. So you're telling me there was not even an 8-month jail sentence? How in the world did he put this together? Where in the hell did he film this? What was the budget for this project right here? Woods told me that the likelihood anyone would go to a real jail over this in the Nutmeg State is unlikely. The Nutmeg State? Is that what Connecticut's referred to as? It's a misdemeanor. It's Connecticut. No one is going to jail for larceny 6, Woods said. Woods called Banks a self-professed comic. And it's true. Banks has spent the last few years of his life posting bizarre Andy Kaufman-esque videos online that blur the line between performance art and comedy. Another pinned video on his Instagram shows him doing stand-up comedy at West Point while pretending to be a U.S. Marine. Holy shit. Banks often interviews atheists and believers while wearing a medallion that combines the crucifix, crescent and star, and the Star of David. Banks is like a failed art school dropout version of Connor O'Malley. I have no idea who that is. Banks' latest project is pretending to be incarcerated. Over the past few months, he's posted several videos supposedly shot inside of the prison where he's doing time for stealing pro-Israel yard signs. In the narrative he's building, he's reading from the Quran and teaching the prisoners how to love God in all of its vicissitudes. I probably mispronounced that. The narrative culminated in the jailbreak yesterday, which again is not real. Get out of town. And let's watch this one more time. I mean, look at this. The low-level filming. Where in the hell did they find to be able to pull this off? Is this an old abandoned jail? Where did he find these dudes at to play this role? Are these all like potential stand-up comics as well. Like, will eventually it all come out like, hey, ta-da, take a bow to the crowd. That was our performance. What do you think? This shit is worthy of a freaking TV series right here. It is not often that I run across, well, let me reword that. It's all the time, actually, that I run across stuff that absolutely amazes me, especially in relation to the prison genre or prison topic in general. This right here is about as ingenious as it gets. Good fucking show, buddy. That is a hell of a job, and way to pull the wool over people's eyes. I mean, you probably are making buku dollars off of the views that you're getting on these videos, and good for you, man. I'm impressed. I'd like to be able to do something similar to this. And again, it's just crazy that it kind of reminds me of like the whole Daniel Larson situation, except way more thought out. Daniel Larson just gets on the internet and just says any random stupid thing and it goes viral because people believe that it's some sort of a prophecy. In this particular case, this was a well thought out and well orchestrated freaking narrative that had the whole world believing that this jailbreak right here was for real. And why? Because it looks real. I just wanted to share this with you guys. If you haven't seen this, hopefully you found a lot of interest in this as I have. And whether you've seen it or not, let me know what you think about this. You know, where do you go from here? How do you top this performance? They say that the charges were real, but was that all a part of the plan? You know, if you're thinking about, hey, look, here's this big idea that I've got, you know, but there's one hold up. If I don't have a charge, and people are definitely going to look it up to see if I do have a charge, nobody's going to believe this. Did this guy legitimately go out here and commit a crime with the entire preface of creating this narrative? Was that all a part of the plan? I have to commit a crime so that this skit and this video content could be even that much more believable. Y'all let me know what you think. Hey, look, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did so, please leave a like and a comment on this, letting me know exactly what you thought about this. And as always, until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted and make the most of every day. Peace.